Good day, ma'am and sir. My name is Sandara Numeron from Section 3 Golf, and this is my activity 7. Bill of Rights, Section number 1. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws. Section number 2. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be inviolable, and no search warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause to be determined personally by the judice after examination under oath or affirmation of the complainant and the witnesses he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. Section number 3. The privacy of communication and correspondence shall be inviolable except upon lawful order of the court or when public safety or order requires otherwise as prescribed by law. Number 2. Any evidence obtained in violation of this or the preceding section shall be inadmissible for any purpose in any proceeding. Section number 4. No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech of person or the press or the rights of the people peaceably to assemble and petition the government for redress of grievances. Section number 5. No law shall be made respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, the free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession and worship without discrimination or preference shall forever be allowed. No religious test shall be required for the exercise of civil or political rights. Section number 6. The liberty of abode and of changing the same within the limits prescribed by law shall not be impaired except upon lawful order of the court, neither shall the right to travel be impaired except in the interest of national security, public safety, or public health, as may be provided by law. Section number 7. The right of the people to information on matters of public concern shall be recognized. Access to official records and to documents and papers pertaining to official acts, transactions, or decisions, as well as to government research data used as base for policy development shall be afforded the citizen subject to such limitation as may be provided by law. Section 8. The right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sectors, to form unions, associations, or societies for purposes not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Section 9. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. Section 10. No law impairing the obligation of contracts shall be passed. Section 11. Free access to the court and quasi-judicial bodies and legal assistance shall not be denied to any person by reason of poverty. Section 12. Any person under investigation for the commission of an offense shall have the right to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel, preferably of his own choice. If the person cannot afford the service of counsel, he must be provided with one. These rights cannot be waived except in writing and in the presence of counsel. 2. No torture, force, violence, threats, intimidation, or any other means which violate the free will be used against him. Secret detention, places, solitary, incommunicado, or other similar forms of detention places are prohibited. Number 3. Any confession or admission obtained in violation of this or Section 17 hereof shall be inadmissible in evidence against him. Number 4. The law shall provide for penal and civil sanction for violations of sections as well as compensation to the rehabilitation of victims of torture or similar practices and their families. Section 13. All persons except the charged with offenses punishable by reclusion perpetua when evidence of guilt is strong shall before conviction be violable by sufficient suites or be placed on recognizance as may be provided by the law. The right to bail shall not be impaired even when the privilege of the writ of the habeas corpus is suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. Section 14. No person shall be held to answer for a criminal offense without the process of law. Number 2. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall be presumed innocent until the contrary is proved and shall enjoy the right to be heard by himself and counsel to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation against him, to have a speedy, impartial, and public trial, to meet the witness face to face, and to have compulsory process to secure the attendance of witnesses and the production of evidence in his behalf. However, after arraignment, trial may proceed notwithstanding the absence of accused, provided that he has been duly notified and his failure to appear is unjustifiable. Section 15. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended except in cases of invasion or rebellion when the public safety requires it. Section 16. All persons shall have the right to a speedy disposition of their access before all judicial, judicial, or administrative bodies. Section 17. No person shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. Section 18. No person shall be detained solely by reason of his potential belief aspirations. Number 2. No involuntary servitude in any form shall exist except as punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. Section 19. Number 1. Excessive fine shall not be imposed, nor cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment inflicted, neither shall death penalty be imposed unless for compelling reasons involving heinous crime. The Congress hereafter provide for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. 2. Employment of physical, psychological, or degrading punishment against any prisoner or detainee, or the use of substandard or indicate penal facilities under subhuman conditions shall be dealt with by law. Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of a poll tax. Section 21. No person shall be twice put in jeopardy or punishment for the same offense If an act is punished by a law, an ordinance, conviction, or acquittal under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for same act. Section 22. No ex post facto law or bill of attainder shall be enacted. Due process and equal protection of the laws. Human rights education. All about equipping people with the knowledge, skills, and values to recognize, claim, and defend their rights. Bill of Rights. Due process of law, equal protection of laws. Human rights. Those rights which are inherent in our nature and without which we cannot live as a human being. Basic characteristic of human rights: inherent, fundamental, inalienable, imprescriptible, indivisible, universal, interdependent. Classification of human rights according to source: natural rights, constitutional rights, statutory rights. According to recipient: individual rights, collective rights. According to aspect of life: civil rights, political rights, economic and social rights, cultural rights. According to struggle for recognition: first general rights, second general rights, third generation rights. According to derogability: absolute or non-derogable rights, derogable or can be limited rights.